In November 2022, one man controlled more money than the GDP of some countries. He was 30 years old. He wore cargo shorts to billion-dollar meetings. He slept on a beanbag in his office. His name was Sam Bankman-Fried, and in the span of 72 hours, he made it all disappear. Not $1 billion, not $2 billion, $8 billion gone, and with it, the life savings of over 1 million ordinary people. To understand how this happened, you have to understand who Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF, actually was. Born in 1992 to two Stanford law professors, Sam was brilliant by every measure. He studied physics at MIT. He was fascinated by a philosophy called effective altruism. The idea that you should earn as much money as possible so you can give it all away to save the world. After an MIT, he took a job at a trading firm called Jane Street Capital. He was good, very good. But Sam had bigger ideas. In 2017, he spotted something. Crypto markets on different exchanges were pricing Bitcoin at different values at the same time. He could buy low on one exchange, sell high on another, and pocket the difference. Millions of dollars a day, almost risk-free. He quit his job and started a trading firm called Alameda Research. By 2019, Alameda was generating over $1 million in profit every single day. But Sam wasn't satisfied. He wanted more control, more scale. So in 2019, he launched his own cryptocurrency exchange, FTX. What happened next was nothing short of extraordinary. FTX exploded. By 2021, it was processing billions of dollars in trades every single day. Sam raised $900 million from the smartest investors in Silicon Valley. He was on the cover of Forbes, Fortune, Bloomberg. The company sponsored the Miami Heat Arena. They ran Super Bowl commercials starring Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen, and Larry David. They made crypto feel safe, legitimate, even fun. At its peak, FTX was valued at $32 billion. Sam Bankman-Fried was worth an estimated $26 billion, making him the richest person under 30 in human history. He flew to Washington, D.C. and donated tens of millions to both political parties. He gave speeches about saving the world. He became crypto's public face, its most trusted ambassador. Nobody asked what was happening behind closed doors. Here is what was actually happening. FTX was supposed to be a neutral exchange, a platform where people traded crypto, and FTX just took a small fee. The customer funds sitting on the platform were supposed to be untouched, sacred. They were not untouched. Sam was secretly funneling billions of dollars of FTX customer funds directly into Alameda Research, his private trading firm. Alameda was using that money to make highly speculative bets, to buy luxury real estate in the Bahamas, to make political donations, to cover losses. If FTX customers ever tried to withdraw their money all at once, there simply wouldn't be enough. The whole thing was a house of cards, and then someone started pulling. In November 2022, the CEO of Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, publicly announced he was selling his entire stake in FTX. It was the equivalent of a bank-run starter pistol. Within 72 hours, customers tried to withdraw $6 billion from FTX. The platform froze. Then it halted, withdrawals entirely. Panic spread across the internet like wildfire, on Twitter and Telegram groups, on Reddit. Millions of people realized at the same moment that their money might simply be gone. On November 11th, 2022, just 4 days after the bank run began, FTX filed for bankruptcy. The estimated shortfall, $8 billion. Over 1 million creditors worldwide. Pension funds, small businesses, ordinary people who had trusted the smiling man in the cargo shorts. Sam Bankman-Fried didn't flee the country. In a move that shocked many, he stayed in the Bahamas, gave interviews, and kept tweeting. He seemed impossibly to believe he had done nothing wrong. In December 2022, he was arrested at his apartment and extradited to the United States. The charges: fraud, conspiracy, money laundering. His inner circle, childhood friends, college roommates, his own girlfriend, turned on him one by one, agreeing to cooperate with prosecutors in exchange for reduced sentences. In October 2023, after a 5-week trial, Sam Bankman-Fried was found guilty on all 7 counts of fraud and conspiracy. In March 2024, he was sentenced to 25 years in federal prison. But here is the question that keeps people up at night. Was Sam Bankman-Fried a monster? Or was he something more dangerous? A true believer who convinced himself that stealing billions was justified if it helped him save the world. The philosophy of effective altruism says the ends justify the means. Earn as much as you can. Give it all away. Save lives. Sam took that idea to its darkest conclusion. The victims of FTX weren't abstractions. They were real people. A nurse in Ohio who lost her entire retirement savings. A family in Nigeria who trusted FTX with money they couldn't afford to lose. A small business in Japan that never recovered. The story of Sam Bankman-Fried isn't just a crypto story. It's a story about what happens when unchecked ambition meets zero accountability, when charm becomes armor, when the line between visionary and villain disappears entirely, and in a world where AI is already being used to generate fake identities, fabricate financial records, and automate fraud at scale. The next Sam Bankman-Fried might be harder to catch and even harder to stop. If you made it this far, you already know more about this story than most people ever will. The question is, what comes next? Subscribe to find out.